What is going on, guys? Rewinds here. So in today's video we are going to be talking about Goten and Trunks. In particular, we're going to be talking about Goten and Trunks in Dragon Ball Super Super Hero. So funny enough, I actually had a video I was working on where I put in a good bit of effort editing stuff. Compared to my normal videos, it was definitely better quality, and I was about to launch that this week, but then yesterday we actually got confirmation that Goten and Trunks are going to be in Dragon Ball Super Super Hero. The video I was working on was going to be a video discussing if they were going to be in it, and if they were, what type of role they would play. But now that we have this, I can't really post that anymore, so we're just going to talk about what's been revealed and what we can expect pretty much. So, we got this complete poster now of Dragon Ball Super Super Hero, so I don't think we should be getting any more characters from the original cast that we're used to, aside from the ones that are on here being featured, prominently. But maybe they'll have like a surprise villain or something like that that they aren't showing on here, which would make sense. I know they are hiding Broly. We don't know how big of a role he's going to play in the movie. He might just make a cameo. But let's have a look at this poster real quick. The most important thing here on this poster is some of the new people that have been revealed. I'm not sure if Bulma was here previously, so that might be new, but I do know for a fact that Android 18 is over here up top as well, and she has her End of Z hairstyle, so that tells us we are really close to the End of Z tournament, which I believe is a year away from when this movie takes place. And then most importantly, we have Goten and Trunks. And the best thing of all out of all of this is they finally aged. People have been asking for this for ages, and I'm glad they delivered. It would be so ridiculous if we had Goten and Trunks looking like they were 9 years old in a movie 1 year before the End of Z. So I'm very glad that they aged. Another important detail to point out over here would be that Trunks has blue hair. So it's just like future Trunks. So maybe they're making it in a type of way where Kid Trunks had purple hair, and then I guess when he grows up it just turns blue. I don't know if they're even going to explain that or say anything. They probably won't. But maybe this is a change that is being done on purpose to show that, hey, this is maybe what happened to future Trunks as well. He started with purple hair and then he ended up with blue hair. It's not something that bugs me personally a lot. It's just a character design, but I know some people are very picky about stuff like that, so to each their own. As for Goten, I'm definitely happy he's here too. I do hope he gets more shine because Goten is pretty overlooked in the series, so it would be cool to see him do some things as well. And in the poster, we see them doing the fusion dance. Are we perhaps going to get a Gotenks adult version for once? We never got to see that in Dragon Ball GT, and that was one of the things that a lot of people considered to be a huge missed opportunity in that series. So even if they go and tease Gotenks in this movie, or even show us a messed up version of Gotenks in this movie, because if you look close on the poster, the fusion dance is a little messed up finger to finger on top. So even if they do tease adult Gotenks in this movie, I still think that that would be a pretty cool thing to see because we never got to see it before. So we'll see if they take advantage of that. There's no guarantees on that just yet because we haven't seen them exactly in any trailers. But the fact that they are on this poster tells us they're at least going to be somewhat featured in this movie. So what I'm expecting for them to do in this movie is to not play a role as big as Gohan or Pan or Piccolo or even Goku, but I'm expecting them to get at least a little bit of action in. I'm hoping that they do get a fight in with one of the Gammas perhaps. Even if they lose, it would still be nice to see them do something and get a little bit of shine. And it would just be nice to see what their characters are like a little bit more grown up now in general. And I think fans overall would be pretty happy to see that. So hopefully they are utilized fairly well, because if you go back throughout Dragon Ball Super or even Dragon Ball Z, you can see that the most featured Goten and Trunks have ever been in the series is in the Buu Saga. And in the Buu Saga, they were shown to have a lot of potential. They even learned how to go Super Saiyan 3 once they fused, and that is no easy thing to do. So they definitely have a ton of potential. I personally think that this is going to be more like the end of Z, where we see them being told as that they slacked off with their training, so we're not gonna get them, with the new form or anything in this movie. I feel like they would be able to just turn Super Saiyan at most, but if they fuse, they should still be able to do Super Saiyan 3, but I'm not expecting anything new, like a new form for them, despite their potential. I think they're trying to keep that pretty accurate with the end of Z, with that plot line. And maybe after we pass the end of Z at some point, maybe we will see Goten and Trunks actually reach new heights, perhaps actually be a little more involved in battles. All we can really do is hope for that. No guarantees on that, but we are getting closer and closer every year, every arc, every time we have this going on. We're getting a little bit closer and closer to the end of Z and to the time skip. The big question is, though, is if they're ever going to actually go past it, or if they're going to end Dragon Ball Super at the end of Z. So it'll all depend on that. But if you look throughout Dragon Ball Super and Battle of Gods, they didn't really do a ton. Goten and Trunks, of course, they pretty much got beat by Beerus, just like everyone else did. They came in Resurrection of F. They said they were going to fight Frieza. That never happened. They did get a little bit of a hit in on Togoma in the anime, but then you go on forward to the Universe 6 versus Universe 7 tournament. They didn't fight there either. They were just cheerleaders for, their dads. And the main arc you can really say that they were involved in within the anime or the manga was an anime-only arc, the Potafu arc. And even in that arc, Goku came and was the hero at the end of the day. Goten and Trunks were doing a little bit of things in that arc with the whole copy situation going on, but even in Super Saiyan 3 form, copy Vegeta took care of them, so even then they didn't really do a ton, even though they did get a lot of screen time there. Then you can go to the Goku Black arc, and Trunks got a little more involved there with Future Trunks, so those were some cool scenes to see, but Goten was kinda shafted a little bit in that arc. And then the Tournament of Power, Goten and Trunks were simply left behind to watch over an island while the main competitors competed. So just in general, if you look at it as a whole, they've been very underutilized, and they have provided reasons for why they haven't utilized them, and they make sense, but as fans, we do hope that they get a little bit more screen time, because there are a bunch of people that do like these characters and care about them. So hopefully they will change that up later down the line. At least that's my hope, and maybe that'll start with this movie. Who knows? Let me know what you think Goten and Trunks are going to do in this movie in the comments below. But that's going to be it for this video. Be sure to leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to my channel if you guys are new. Hope you guys have a good day or night. I'm Rewinds, and I'm out.